White man in boxing led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. We on the road today. And, yeah, Anthony Joshua says he'll knock out Tyson Fury in 6 rounds. He basically said he want to batter him and beat him up in 6. Talking about Anthony Joshua from a fan standpoint of view, I'm pulling for him. I'm not pulling for no Tyson Fury at this point. But, I'm tired of him just talking about what do you do. Just the other day, you was saying how you would give Dillian White a shot as long as you don't have no obligations. Anthony Joshua is starting to seem like a pump faker, all right? You know what I'm saying? I don't think he gonna do it. What old there Juice Man say? Pussy nigga, you won't do it. Do it, pull the trigger. All right, and nobody care about you fighting Usyk at this point in your career. I mean, that's a great notch under your belt, depending on what you like versus Zora. But stop talking about it. You would talk about, well, when you spark out Wilder, and at the end of the day, people have selective memory when it comes to the process of these fighters. Now, AJ say something questionable, they don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about it. He say something credible, they talk about it. His apologies. Wilder haters or Wilder lovers, he say something good, they talk about it. He say something questionable, he twerk, they don't talk about it. Me personally, I don't have a dog in the fight. Real talk, I don't have a dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about Anthony Joshua, he more talk than show, and people try to prop his resume up like it's better than everybody else, like they try to do with Dillian White. His resume ain't shit. Tyson Fury got the best resume going. Now, had he been able to put a nice a prime David Haye on his resume, David Haye didn't back out, it wouldn't even be close. People trying to say, oh, look what Anthony Joshua done. Joshua saying, well, I'm fresher. I boxed, less years than Tyson Fury, but I fought the better opponents. I take him to the deep end. Dude, you ain't fought nobody, bruh. Povetkin, come on, man. Povetkin was old. And he busted your nose open. You fought Dillian White, we never rated him. Not real boxing fans. Joseph Parker, he arguably lost to Andy Ruiz, who you eventually end up losing to regardless. Man, he's just keep it real on AJ. A lot of times when these dudes come off that boat or come off that plane from the UK and they come to America, they do not look the same. And Anthony Joshua, let's not forget, he lost in New York and never is going to try to avenge that loss in America. He gonna go down as an 0-1 motherfucker in America who got his nuts snatched from him by Andy Ruiz. Ruiz wasn't even seen to be a top 10 heavyweight. Not by the masses. And you telling me you gonna spark out Tyson Fury in 6 and you can never spark out Andy Ruiz at all? You know what I'm saying? You talking about fighting Dillian White before Tyson Fury, and all of a sudden now, I spark him out in 6. Man, I hope Derek Chisora complete the cycle. Dillian White lost, and hopefully Derek Chisora handle his business and he knock out Alexander Usyk. So ain't no fucking excuses and no obligations. We know Fury probably gonna put that work on Deontay Wilder again. Now, would it surprise me if Wilder came back and beat him? No. But we know Tyson Fury gonna win. I felt Tyson Fury won both of the fights. And this is coming from somebody that I like Deontay Wilder. Don't get it twisted, but I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 100 bun. You feel what I'm saying? You smell me? But as far as him doing that, how would he pretty much go about dispatching Tyson Fury? That's an interesting theory that he would have. People would have. If he was to beat Tyson Fury, I don't think he would stop it. I don't know if he can stop him. I think he got the power to stop him, but I don't think he got the skills. Even if Tyson Fury, would Anthony Joshua get on his toes and move, like he did versus Andy Ruiz, which he gonna need some movement to take away Tyson Fury. It's basically gonna be with Anthony Joshua taking Tyson Fury body early on. It's gonna be with his movement, his jab, his athletic ability, putting punches together to the body, working to the head. And I don't think he could walk in a straight line and just dog Tyson Fury out. If he approached Tyson Fury like he approached Alexander Povetkin, you know, even if like he approached Joseph Parker like he was scared to engage and the referee saved him, he just can't do that. How Tyson Fury not fighting, with him sitting down on his punches, you know, and stuff of that nature, he's hard to beat. You gonna either have to push him back, close the distance off on him, and make it a rough and tough fight. It's funny, you cross over cities and it start raining. You know, you got to make it a rough and tough fight, or you're going to have to outbox that man. It ain't impossible. Anthony Joshua showed pretty good boxing skills, you know, versus Andy Ruiz. I definitely don't think it's impossible for him to handle his business on that aspect of things, but, you know, pretty much how he would do it, either he going to use his athletic ability and pick Tyson Fury apart from the body to the head, or he going to have to close the distance off and fight, you know, Tyson Fury like Derek Chisora, Chavez, guys like that, how they fight their opponents. And that's just the God honest truth on it. I don't see him sitting in the middle of the ring like he did with Povetkin and outboxing Tyson Fury. Too much length, too much height, too much skill, too much power. He gonna have to systematically break him down, or he gonna have to fight that man. You know what I'm saying? But however it go, his game plan gonna have to be do something with the body. It's gonna have to be some body work. You know what I'm saying? I think he could, you know, defeat him, but in 6 rounds, I don't see that happening. And that's just my humble opinion. I don't see that happening in 6 rounds. Now, let's keep it 100. Tyson Fury has yet to defend his title. That is the facts. He's never defended a title. Anthony Joshua has multiple title defenses. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. And, you know, for me, I just think it's a bad match. I think Tyson Fury the best heavyweight going right now. And if I do think it's a guy that's gonna whoop on him, it's gonna be a guy that's young, that's coming up. These other ones got too many deficiencies, man. Dillian White, he garbage. You know, Povetkin, old. And maybe he could land a left hook on or right hand on Tyson Fury, but he old. Anthony Joshua, we know he ain't got no jaw. Deontay Wilder broke down, beat down. Seemed like, you know, the injury starting to mount up on him. And, you know, Tyson Fury probably took his confidence and his soul. We see it in the trilogy. You know, you're probably looking at the boys, probably kind of Felipe, what's his name, Harkovich, the boys, Marnie Rock. You're probably looking at one of those guys that's going to be able to unthrone Tyson Fury. I don't think a current heavyweight that's considered to be at the top, Usyk, Puev, Char, you know, whoever you want to say. I don't think those dudes, you know, Trevor Bryan. I think you're going to be looking at Big Baby Anderson. You know, those guys, the next up, going to be able to beat Tyson Fury. I don't think no current heavyweight can beat him. I wouldn't bet on it, but if it was one to beat him, it probably would be Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it'd be interesting, man. But I just think it's a bad motherfucking fight for him. You know, he fighting a guy that's taller than him. He fighting a guy that, you know, obviously took a couple years off, punished his body, but Tyson Fury learning how to become a well-rounded boxer. He ain't just a sticker and mover. Like he learning how to plant, how to punish dudes, how to walk dudes down, and then you add that to his irky jerky style, where how he bounced on his toes and he fainting. Too tall, too long, and he learning how to punch. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't see too many people whooping on him, man, right now. I think it's gonna be another fighter from another generation or a younger fighter right now that'll be able to beat him. But maybe Joshua, right? You know, they sparred already, and Joshua allegedly, or from the word's mouth, Joshua was beating him up and dropping him. So, I mean, Joshua, you know, maybe he do got the drop on how to beat Tyson Fury. Maybe I'm wrong. I'd rather Joshua win than Tyson Fury any day of the week. But that Tyson Fury, that's Wood Sugar Hill. He unfuckable with. Can't nobody fuck with him. Not right now. These dudes can't fuck with him. All right, and that's just the God honest truth to it. But you know, Anthony Joshua supposed to believe what he say. I think he the favorite over there right now as far as popularity. But we'll see what Tyson Fury can do, man. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate is to share the video. Check out our heavyweight boxing playlist for more videos like this. And let me know what you guys think about Anthony Joshua saying he gonna stop and pummel Tyson Fury in 6. I don't see it happening, but hey, it could be wrong. I'm pretty sure some people gonna have a change in opinion. But X's and O's wise, I heavily favor Tyson Fury versus any heavyweight right now. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time we go.